I went by your advice anyway to just go full savage mode. So it's
Yeah,
going well.
that's good.
It's going
Yeah,
well.
yeah. You cannot even. I mean, you cannot go worse than that. So that's why I was suggesting you this option. Yeah. Once you reach the bottom, you can only raise up.
That's the good thing about hitting the bottom.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like where else can you go? Where else can you go? So you just start climbing up little by little, and eventually you fall back again.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
You fall back again, and you climb up again, and you fall back again.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. It's all about that.
It's all about that.
History of life. Yeah, correct.
If you know, you know, basically.
Yeah, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Bro, did you get a chance to check out the poem?
Oh, yes.
I sent it in Italian.
When
we were doing gym, I sent it in Italian because, so for today, I wanted to do something different. We've done poems
so coming
from
back
the UK.
For poet guys. Yeah. You did something different.
Well, my answer was that we've done one from the UK. We've done one by a lady. We've done some. We did one by Jeffrey Chaucer, which was awful.
Very complex criteria, then.
Yeah, I mean, not particularly, but yeah, I thought we would do one from your homeland, the Roman Empire, by what's his face, Salvador. Let me check again.
Salvatore Quasimodo.
Ah, that's it.
My goodness.
Do you know this guy?
Yeah, I studied a little bit from him at school.
Did you like his work?
I got some D rank.
D grade.
Yeah, D grade. Bunch of D grades because of him. Yeah, so
really?
he's unforgettable. Yeah.
He screwed up your life, basically.
Yeah. My school life, my education got ruined because of this guy. Maybe, yeah. He's one of them for sure. Then.
Oh dear.
But, yeah.
So
it
Salvatore,
takes sometimes to insult him today, and
yeah, I'll give you like a bit of time to just air your grievances about him. Yeah. But before we do that, can you? Okay, so I sent you the poem, for some reason you couldn't. You said that you didn't know some of the words, which was a little upsetting because you're Italian and you speak Italian fluently because you're Italian.
Yeah.
Was it that difficult? Is it that difficult to translate?
Yeah, there are some words that I cannot put all of them into a meaningful and so I cannot give a sense to this guy, but yeah.
Wow. Okay. So what
one by one,
I
understand any word, all the words.
Yeah. I think what we should do, right? Because I thought it'd be quite interesting. Is that can you read it? Can you actually at least read it out loud? Is that something that you can do? You don't have to understand it
in Italian. Do you want me to read in Italian?
I want you to read it in Italian, then I'll read it in English.
For all the British. It's for you British.
For all the fish and chips eaters out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, for all the mouth breathers.
Oh, don't be so rude with your country, man.
I couldn't care less.
To the glory of your country, yeah.
To the glory of Brexit.
Brexit, yeah.
The glory of the NHS and not giving them the adequate equipment to do their jobs.
about that. Don't worry.
All right, I'm
about
not.
that.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay,
yeah.
so Uomo del mio tempo.
Wow.
Sei ancore, quello della pietra e della fionda, uomo del mio tempo. Eri nella carlinga con le ali maligne, le meridiane di morte. T'ho visto dentro il carro di fuoco alle forche, alle ruote della tortura. T'ho visto, eri tu, con la tua scienza esatta persuasa allo sterminio, senza amore, senza Cristo. Hai ucciso ancora, come sempre, come uccisero i padri, come uccisero gli animali che ti videro per la prima volta. E questo sangue odora come nel giorno quando il fratello disse all'altro fratello: andiamo ai campi. That's basically what I did. Okay.
That is
E quell'eco fredda, tenace, è giunta fino a te, dentro la tua giornata. Dimenticate, o figli, le nuvole di sangue salite dalla terra. Dimenticate i padri. Le loro tombe affondano nella cenere. Gli uccelli neri, il vento, coprono con il cuore. I'm done.
Oh, you're done.
Yeah.
That was. You know what? I felt like I was at the opera.
Yeah, IQ. The IQ at least is good. This guy.
Yeah.
Good IQ level. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
sounds more like a priest.
but as an Italian, right? When you speak Italian, does it sound like you're saying anything profound? Because everything in Italian sounds operatic. It sounds like.
Oh, really? Does it?
Yeah, it sounds like
to your ears.
Yes, it's like Komodo Kadabodoro. It's like, wow, that means something really profound.
What is that?
I mean, does it sound profound to you, Italian generally, or is it just I just speak Italian?
In terms of music, I can say that Italian is not very good with the rhythm of the words.
Really?
Musically, it's more. I think it's better English by far. Yeah. Then when you talk about opera, you can maybe yes. But it's another kind of level, It's not. It's another kind of level. It's Pavarotti.
I agree with that.
Luciano Pavarotti.
Well, my question is this, right? Yeah, my question is this though. Isn't opera music, or is it more of a dramatic musical performance? Because it's still music, isn't it?
I think the first one you said, yeah. First one. Opera.
So, yeah. So what's opera to you? Is it music, or is it just a musical performance, or what is it?
Oh, it's first of all, it's music, yeah. Musical, then musical performance, of course.
Right.
But first of all, it's the deepness you can get from a certain kind of interpretation. Could be vocally or it could be musically. But you can feel the difference between the pop music that we listen every time, electronic, R&B and stuff like that.
Okay. So it's about interpretation, basically, and putting on a performance.
Yeah, a combination. Yeah, when you hear Pavarotti singing, you can be whoever you are, a musician, a successful musician. But when you have something like that besides you, you can just admire.
Of course. Yeah,
even if if you have more fucking followers than anyone else, you still bow to him.
He was quite phenomenal. I mean, I was a kid when I knew Pavarotti. I mean, I was a kid in Nigeria. I mean, what the hell do I know about Italian culture or opera? But even as a kid, I was like, wow, this guy is actually quite. It kind of grabs your attention, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But I never understood why they had to be big. Like, why do you have to be like a fat lady? You know what I mean? What's that? Is that like a stereotype or?
Yeah, it's more like a stereotype. Yeah.
But do you have a lot of fat ladies singing opera?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Do you know someone? No, right?
No,
No, no. As far as I know, no.
no. Okay, I don't think you follow opera then.
But many people they even mislead Pavarotti with Bocelli, which is another kind. Bocelli is not an opera singer, and many people
Ah,
they put them in the same conversation, but it's completely different. You know,
interesting, interesting.
this is not.
Bocelli
You know,
is
Pavarotti is
the
a tenor. Bocelli
and
is just a singer. You know,
uh, yeah. He's
no,
the guy that's
no,
been on
it's not
TV
even
recently.
comparable, man. Seriously.
He's the guy that was on TV recently, wasn't he?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
famous
yeah.
all over the world, but
He's really good. He's really good. But you don't
yeah,
think he's on the same level as
yeah,
Pavarotti?
but the no, but the things they are performing, they are different. You know, that's the point.
I see. I see.
It's
So
not
he's more
singing
pop.
opera. Yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah,
Mm, fascinating. All
yeah.
right. Should I get to the poem in English? Let's
Oh,
let's let's
finally.
let's try to dissect this baby. Let's try to
Yeah,
dissect this chicken. Right. So
yeah.
it's called "Man of My Time." You are still the one with the stone and the sling, man of my time. You were in the cockpit with the malevolent wings, the meridian of death. I have seen you in the chariot of fire, at the gallows, at the wheels of torture. I have seen you. It was you, with your exact signs set on extermination. Without love, without Christ, you have killed again, as always, as your fathers killed, as the animals killed that saw you for the first time. And this blood smells as on the day when one brother told the other brother, let's go into the fields. And that echo, chill, tenacious, has reached down to you within your day. Forgot, O sons, the clouds of blood, risen from the earth. Forget your fathers, their tombs sink down in ashes. Black birds, the wind, cover their heart. By Salvatore Quasimodo. Wow, that was deep. That was
Yeah, yeah.
really good. That was really good. That was really
That's why
good.
when you do a lesson to 7 years old child, it doesn't have any sense, you know.
Of course, of course. So
That's why we
you were
deserved everyone. We deserve the D grade for that because we cannot go further than
yeah,
this.
I mean it's quite heavy.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's quite heavy. It's quite heavy. It's
basically,
quite
it's like
heavy in.
history is repeating. You know.
What do you mean?
Yeah, if I have to sum it up, it's history is repeating every time, no matter the age or the era.
Are you
You
talking about
know.
this poem? Are you talking about yourself?
No, no. I'm just talking about the poem.
Ah, okay, okay. I mean, it could refer to you in some way, but um,
How?
no, because I mean, I think what I thought you were saying was that okay, I was 7 years old when I heard this poem, and now I'm faced with it again, and it's hell.
Hmm. Yeah, good point. But I
Yeah.
think the content of this poem is like history is repeating all over again. You
Okay.
know,
Okay.
wars
Okay.
they were existing since 2000 years ago, and now they
Yeah.
are doing the same. You know, also if you consider that anger is the engine of the world, like since the times of Cain and Abel.
Exactly.
So it's basically the same.
Exactly.
So the reason is that basically history is repeating itself in loop.
Is he talking to a human being, or is he talking to the force of evil, or is he talking to the force that death and murder is inbuilt? Do you know what I mean? Because let me try to explain what I'm saying. So he says, "You're still the one with the stone and the sling." So he's referring to David and Goliath, and David in that story overcame Goliath, and that's a good thing. But then he goes on to say, "You're the executioner," something of that nature. At the will of torture, I have seen you. It was your exact signs set on extermination. Without love, without Christ. So he's talking to an executioner, but I'm a little confused because he's talking about David and Goliath. David came out on top there, but in this scenario, in the next scenario, going all the way down to the way you killed, as your father killed, and the blood smells just as it did when Cain and Abel. Like, so you were writing your reference when one brother told the other brother, "Let's go out into the field," and of course, Cain killed Abel, which is a bad thing. So there's something very. It seems to go from good to bad very quickly. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, it's. I think the same. Yeah, I think the same about this. Absolutely.
It's because I agree with what you said. That it's very historical, and it's also that force of malevolence repeating itself over and over again.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. No, I thought I got something, but
yeah, man of my time. Even the title is referring to this kind of connection, you know.
Yeah. Almost as though he says you're still the one with the stone and the sling.
Yeah, the same. Even if you have a new religion or an old religion, if you look back on your past or the human being past or in the future, you will recognize every time you do it the same traits.
Traits, yeah.
So this is my interpretation, and the way I see this is genius, you know.
It is ingenious. It's beautifully written. Written.
Yeah, I agree.
But I'm still trying to get to the heart of the poem, because the first two lines, if I'm being honest, they kind of trip me off. I get everything else, because it's almost saying that there's an evil that resonates generationally, and by the time it gets to the last two lines, it says, last three lines, it says, "Forget your fathers, their tombs sink down into the ashes, blackbirds, the wind cover their hearts." That's very damning. That's like a condemnation. But the stone and the sling refers to David, so the Bible refers to David as a man after God's heart. So God referred to David as a man after my own heart, and that was because David was chosen by God, and David was the king of Israel, basically, and he defeated the enemies of Israel, and that's a good thing. Well, I think my suspicion
But is this
that,
a real story happened, or is just visions from some people under something?
Well, no, it's a biblical story, so
okay,
I mean, it is what it is. Exactly.
They made it up. Yeah.
Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. But no. I mean, the story is quite profound because David, like I said, was chosen, but he also did a lot of bad stuff. Maybe not a lot, but he committed sins that God punished him for greatly for. And it's interesting. Okay, let's try again. Should I read the first 4 lines? Let's see if we can get something out of it. Should I go for it?
Yeah. Go.
Okay. You are still the one with the stone and the sling, man of my time. You were in the cockpit with the malevolent wings, the meridians of death. I have seen you in the chariot of fire, at the gallows, at the wheels of torture. Good grief. So, okay, so this is going to sound a little lazy, but maybe I need to remove David out of this because David is a good figure in the Bible. But everything else that's associated with this poem is about death and execution and being good at doing those things.
Yeah,
so
correct.
Exactly.
And you get involved because it's well written. That's why you appreciate this poem. I mean, personally, I appreciate the poem.
Yeah, it's
not
very
because
good.
It's Italian. Not at all.
Well, that's a good point because Italians, like I've always said, I think Italians have a way of words, and that resonates.
Italians
deeply.
do it better.
Italians do a lot of things
Probably.
better. Yeah. They eat pasta better. They eat pizza better.
Yeah.
They play football better. I think they do. Maybe not now, but
yeah, not now.
Historically,
not now.
historically, yeah.
And of course, there is also one important point. We don't make any injections of disinfectant to beat coronavirus. Also.
No, that's an American thing.
Have you heard the story? The recent.
It's overwhelming, the whole thing. If I'm being honest, the stupidity is just greater.
Yeah,
it is.
Amazing.
I mean, how much of that still can we take? I mean, I don't know.
We are not living anymore in those times of stones, the times of stones, but we are living in the disinfectants era.
Absolutely. I think, like you said, history is really repeating itself.
Yeah,
because there's nothing. Exactly. There's nothing new under the sun. I mean, Donald Trump has always existed.
Yeah, in a way, under another name, but yes.
Yeah. That sort of anger and just evil and just that desire to see everything burn. That's very,
very deep.
That's very deep and very eternal. Yeah, it's always been around.
Yeah.
Maybe this is about Donald Trump, man of my time, because Donald Trump is the man of our time.
Yeah. It's our pride.
Well, he's not our pride. No.
Our pride, yeah.
I can't even say that in a joking way. I can't stand the guy. It's horrific. What does man of my time mean to you, though?
Man of my time, it's
okay, let me take it back. What does it mean you are still the one with the stone and the sling? Let's forget about David.
It means that in a way or another, we are still the same people.
Okay.
This is what I got from this poem. Even man of my time, man of your time, man of my time. The title could be changed, but the meaning of the poem is still that one for me. So before there was the Stones,
when I think of
there were the
slang,
Stones.
I don't think
now,
like I said, I'm going to move away from the biblical David, and I'm going to think of Michelangelo's David, the sculpture.
Oh yeah,
exactly. It's like that's very eternal because it's been around for like maybe like 500 years now, and it's like iconic and profound, and like I said, it's still the same. We're still the same, basically.
Yeah,
it doesn't really change. Yeah.
In terms of behaviors, and the way we act. In terms of creativity, I have to be honest. We are not comparable to the people of the past.
You don't
Do you
think
know
so?
any? Do you know any Leonardo da Vinci nowadays? Do you know any opera? New opera? They are always repeating the ones in the past. When you go to theater, they are performing opera from the past, not nothing related to nowadays. Also, good music. It's less. I mean, less frequently you get some good stuff recently.
That's interesting. That's an interesting point. That's an interesting point
I mean, now
because
we have the trap music that is
pretty awful. Yeah.
yeah. We get what we deserve, I would say, but I don't think I deserve, but yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing though. You may not think you deserve, but I think we are all victims of our societies.
Yeah.
If they're two decent people, I'm not saying we're decent, but let's say they're two decent people. I mean, that's not enough to make up for the 1 billion morons that are walking around. So, but I like what you said about the past. I think the idea that we pull from our history, we pull from our ancestors. Again, for me, that fits into the idea that there's nothing new under the sun. Everything new is just an interpretation of what has come before.
Yeah.
Exactly. Technology is. I don't think technology is an invention. I think technology is a discovery. So we're discovering new things that have always existed, but we never knew were there. So
yeah, like a new disease before there were no medicines, but there were some things to cure, to heal the disease. Now there are medicines, but in the past they used fire to light up a room. Now we are using the electricity, but the results is the same.
Yeah,
you have the perception of from your eyes that the room is light up.
Yeah, the room is lit, and that fits a basic fundamental. I think it fits to what is essential about human beings, that we want comfort and we seek after our own. Let's say we've been looking for the same thing since the beginning of time. That's why, like you said, I mean, fire and electricity. I mean, we're looking for light. And that's a profound idea because we're looking for light continuously, even especially when it's dark, literally, metaphorically.
Yeah.
So, but I don't think our desires have changed. I don't think our
not at all.
No, I think we're still the same people. So I think that probably goes to the first line where it says you're still the one with the stone and the sling.
Correct.
Yeah, you're still that person.
This is the core of the poem.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Yeah, but I think even deeper than that is the fact that, especially in today's world, we've kind of torn ourselves away from our traditions and our ancestors, and We've gone on to try to make our own our own religion, our own beliefs, our own values, and we've failed. We've failed, and I think it's not even the first time it's happened. I think it's happened multiple times throughout history, and it always falls flat. We just never learn from history. So it's like I said, there's a repetition going on. There's a kind of death. So the line where it says, "It was you with your exact science set on extermination." Without love, without Christ. It's like, yes, at some point, even when we do discover what the truth is, we kind of move away from it and we continue to make the same mistakes. We get arrogant, we get proud, then we fall, then we get up again, then we fall.
Yeah, on repeat.
It's just repetition. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
This is a great quote. I know just because it's Italian.
Good one, yeah. Good one.
Yeah.
Good
one. You didn't insult Salvatore Quasimodo once.
No insults from me.
No insults. Respect.
No. Respect, yeah. Much respect.
So, exactly. So I think history.
I wish he was my father. After
you never know.
One of his poems.
He might be your spiritual father.
Yeah, maybe.
You never know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So history didn't repeat itself this time around. You were able to kind of reconcile yourself to the past and learn from his poems. Finally, that's great.
Yeah.
That's
at a personal level, for sure.
I'm gonna cry for you, man. That's beautiful.
Yeah, do it. After the call, you have to do it.
I'll probably forget, but